Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Most folks just call me Orange Joe, and last time we were an embarrassment. I died to only my own devices. It is entirely my own fault, and I know it. And that's okay. This time we're going to do an eat and run, and we're going to try and work towards the Polaroid, because we have unlocked the negative. We know for sure. What an excellent hairdo. Dogtooth. Okay, first off, I want to start by saying our seed, which is PTYC1XME. So if you want to, play along with me at home, please do. Launch up an Eden run and let's play together. I'd have a lot of fun doing that. I would love to hear how your run went in contrast to how mine went. Hopefully you don't die as simply as we did last time. Now, Dog's Tooth. Well, actually, the second thing I want to talk about before we talk about that. Nice. came out sounding like a real man with that one. Maybe we're gonna open this. Ooh, more bombs. Okay, so we have the jar, so we'll pick this up too. Check that out. So with this one, our stats starting out are insanely good. Our speed is decent. Our tier delay, excellent. Like being at 8 is better than any other character, and us being at 4 damage is really good because that's near upper maximum of what Eden can do. And I know it's because we have Dog's Tooth giving us a little bit of a damage boost there, but even if we didn't have a damage up item, like, we're still sitting insanely pretty because we're at such a high damage threshold. So what Dog's Tooth is going to do is it's going to howl whenever we are near a secret room, and then it will bark whenever there is a what do you call it, a crawl space. So we will, on this run, always know where our secret rooms are and where our crawl spaces are, regardless of if we have enough bombs to actually get there, which right now we should. We're doing pretty good right now. But I'll kind of call it out the first time I notice it on the howl and if we get a bark. But basically, this is looking pretty good. And again, our stats are really good. And Capricorn to start us off again. I actually know which one it is this time because I just died in the last run. Mere moments ago for me, but a couple days ago for you. There's that howl. So we know for sure that this room is adjacent to the secret room. Here's the thing. Because of our lovely, lovely tips from our kind friend Christina, we know that, thank you very kindly, that this can't be the side that it's on, and obviously it can't be on either side with the doors, so that means it's right here, because it doesn't have anything blocking it. So now we're in the secret room. Check that out. So like I said, we are always going to know where the secret rooms are now. And if there's a crawl space, we'll know it's in that room. Okay, so we know that howl is for the well, I say no, it could be for the secret room we were just in, or it could theoretically be because there's one right here. I doubt it, but we're gonna test it. Okay, yeah, so it's only for the one that's down below. So we're gonna blow this up to get 2 bombs back. Kind of a why not deal. And we're gonna explore a little bit more on this floor because I want to know what's in this chest, and I want to. This floor just seems good. Plus, like I said, we'll just use that and put them in the jar. We know. Oh, it's an XL floor. Excuse me. We have a deal with the devil on this floor to protect. What am I doing? I did not notice that at all. So it's very good that we explored, without taking damage, because we can get into here. Anti-grav. I really don't like this item. I gotta level with you, but we're gonna take it just because you haven't seen it yet. So it's a tiers upgrade, which is really nice, but it leaves all our tiers in place, and then we let go and they all fire. It's like a charge shot, but worse. Is the way I would classify it. Now, I know I just said that it's an XL floor, so we have to protect or deal with the devil. We are still exploring, because I'm kind of cocky. What of it? You say that like it's a problem, but see, I'm making it look like anti-grav isn't a problem, but it is a problem, and right now I'm just such an epic gamer that I'm making it look like it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. Being fair, now that I see the top of that room, the super secret room or second secret room could be at the tippy top there. And this could also be a floor where there isn't a second secret room, by the way. But with 4 bombs, I'm just gonna say nah. If we had, like, 5 bombs, then I might test it. But with 4, that's enough for me to say, we'll just hang on. We'll wait. So, as you can see here, not very good at aiming our our anti-grav shots, but it didn't hurt us too much. Larry Jr. is not a bad boss. Monstro, not worried about it. Not to come off as cocky, as they say, but I am not too worried about. All right, our deal with the devil here. I think we have very little to be concerned about in that regard, just because Monstro is very, very, very easy to dodge. Now, I know I got hit by him, which, haha, rip me, but seriously, not a concern. Now, do we... Okay, we already did this, the Satan path, so... Oh, but Mom's knife, though! Oh, but Mom's knife. Actually, I don't... Wait, what is... I mean, we gotta, right? Yeah, come on. It's Mom's knife. Yeah, with it just gets rid of our downside with anti-grav. I'm sorry. I know we should be not going this path, but what it does mean is that we can take the negative here and we can go fight the lamb. And excuse me. So we'll do a new path this time anyway, despite us, trying for a different path. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's Mom's friggin' knife. Like I can't pass it. It's too good. Also, is this another XL floor? We have a 67% chance of the deal with the devil on the floor after we had a deal with the devil. No, I think that's just how XL floors work. I think I'm just crazy. Don't listen to me. Unless I'm right, in which case listen to me. But Rotten Baby is so good, dude. This run is looking very powerful. I just have to not screw it up, because we do have a little bit of a scary situation when it comes to our HP, but the thing is we have the inverse of that when it comes to our damage potential. Like, Mom's knife is just so good. Oh, momentum. Yeah. Told you. Yeah. Check that out. Just the best player in the game, what can I say? Mostly because it's a single player game and I'm incidentally the only and also worst player in the game, but never mind that. That's none of your business, really. And why would you bring it up? Kind of rude. Kind of defamatory, and I might be suing. I think we have a case. Just saying. But no, this run is looking quite good. We had a very, very strong Eden start, and Mom's knife is just, again, too good for me to pass up. If you're out there watching at home, and like I said, you started a new save file with me, I think it'll be here, but it could also be that way. Yeah. Alright, well. Interesting. What happens if we do some of this action? Anything? Oh wait, no, it's guaranteed to be... Okay, they're guaranteed to be red hearts in here. Let me do this. I think you can play the jar to make other hearts drop, maybe? Okay, maybe I'm just nuts. Don't listen to me. But... No, if you're playing along at home and you are going for the angel deals, or you pass up on Mom's knife, or whatever reasons you may have, let me know how your run is going, please. I would love to see how this could have ended up if we didn't take such a good item. Basically, range up. We missed that 67% chance. That's impressive, but we'll move on. But I would love to hear some contrast on this one. I'd love to see what happened, or what could have gone differently. So, okay. We're now scared because we might die, because we're down to 1 red heart. And any room could be our demise. Any champion kills us right now. So that's something you gotta look out for. And I think explosions do a whole heart of damage sometimes too. So right now we're on be scared mode. Be afraid, be very afraid. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out there. Didn't mean to make your audio go whack. We are okay. We're alive here, but we're barely. It's kind of the major swing of it. We're gonna check out this double key room. See what we got. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that. That's kind of a non-entity right now. Now we know the secret room is right here. It's a known entity. So we'll go in here. Take that. Why not? Take a nickel. This room did some damage to us on the last run, so Here you're going to see the big difference of having Mom's Knife versus not having Mom's Knife. And also having Rotten Baby versus not having Rotten Baby. But Mom's Knife is kind of the MVP right now, no matter how you slice it. Oh, okay. I just learned a thing. So, because we have Dogtooth, I'm now noticing that it's not howling. And if, by the way, if you knew this already and you're angry with me for not noticing sooner, sorry. But I'm just now noticing Gimpy could be good, but I'm going to pass. Oh. Bumbo could also be good, but I'm going to pass. I want protection right now. I don't want payoffs. And so far we are not getting any protection. That's not what I'm... Oh, that was a bad bomb. Alright, so yeah, I know we could... Ah! That does nothing. Alright, well, telepathy for dummies is decent enough, but it right now does not serve us. But anyway, I'm noticing now that... Oh, weird. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we're gonna... You know, honestly, we're just gonna restart. We're gonna do another one. Sorry about that. But I was gonna say, Poke-Go... 8 tier delay still, 3 damage. This is not bad. Slot machine is okay. Our HP is in a rough spot, but it'll be alright. I'm sorry that you had to watch me die on such a one run. By the way, the new seed, 3 bed, 9 GKK. So, you know, if you're playing along with this one, Shoop Da Whoop is a really good item. Hopefully I can not make such a fool of myself. We are going to play this real quick. Nothing? Hey, penny back. Nothing. Alright. So... I'm sorry. You know, that loss was completely my fault, but I did know that I was always, you know, one little bit of damage away from dying, and, like, that's a hard route to not... Oh, that's a good trinket. To not take damage on, so it is what it is. Well, just gonna say, to wrap up while we talk about this new run here, is the Dog's Tooth, or whatever that item's called, doesn't howl if you've already spotted the secret room and been into it. So when it was howling on that final room on the first floor, it meant that there was for sure... By the way, I do see that tinted rock. Never you mind it. There was for sure a... what do you call it? A second secret room. And it's my bad, honestly, for not finding it, because I totally called where it would have been, because you know, I was like, well, it's the only spot it really could be, and we have 4 bombs, but I'm like, I don't know how this item works. So it's my bad, but we could have been there. So anyway, we're on a new run now, and we, you know, obviously we aren't looking as dominant because we don't have Mom's Knife. But on the same coin, we have Shoop Da Whoop, which is also a fantastic item. If we can get something that makes it charge faster, I don't remember what that item is called. I think it's 9-volt battery or car battery. No, I think car battery is double charge. So I think it's 9-volt is what we're looking for. If we can get whatever the item is that makes it charge one room faster, it'll mean that we can use Shoop Da Whoop on every room, and we'll feel a lot safer as we go through these floors. Because it doesn't like completely destroy bosses, but it's a beam that can kind of clear a room of stuff you don't want to deal with really quickly. Or at least give you a moment to breathe if there's something like right on top of you. So if we can manage that, that'll be a big help. But we're happy to see it nonetheless. It's just a good item. It's an item that I have not seen or played with in a very long time. But you'll love to see it. And we managed to make it out of the floor without taking damage. And now we have red hearts. Sweet. So, you know, things are looking up a little bit here. Why did I meant to press this button. I just wanted to see if there's anywhere we hadn't been or should be. I'm not really worried about that room. We're just going to go on here. And things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up. We have Poke-Go we're still waiting for a payout on, but as long as we can, you know, stay alive, it shouldn't be it should be a foregone conclusion that we'll get at least one payout on it. And, you know, sometimes you get really good stuff out of it. Like there's these red ghosts that shoot brimstone lasers. Those are like the ideal thing to get because they're hard to hit and they shoot brimstone. So Shoop Da Whoop doing his thing right there. I just didn't want to get hit, and that's a good card. Now, there's an argument to be made that you could say, oh, you should hang on to that. What if you get blank card? And to that I say, yeah, but like Shoop Da Whoop is what I say in response. So like, yeah, we could hang on to the Hierophant card, or the you know, the 2 soul hearts and just wait because we don't need it. But on the other hand, like, kind of big time so what hours, like, yeah, we could wait, but so it's just 2 more soul hearts, and right now we're not in danger, so why I feel like you have to force it to be all the better when we're not too worried. Hot bombs, man, it's okay. 5 bombs, can't complain. I'll go get that tinted rock back here. But it's the fire that hot bombs leave behind isn't like be all and end all. It's not greatest thing in the world, but it can deal some reliable damage here and there. Also, yes, I was testing for a secret room. Thank you for noticing. So we're fine 3 cents. It's fine. If the tinted rock wasn't there, I wasn't really gonna look for that secret room there, because that is the most likely place for it to be thus far that we've seen on the floor. Don't you know? But yeah, ooh, stupid. This run now, because there is a death in it, will probably be a bit long. And I acknowledge that now just because I have no way of knowing. We would have to get like some real powerhouse kind of items in order to make it not ridiculously long. Is really kind of where it sits, because it, you know, our average run that we win on is about 40-something minutes long, you know. And we already have a loss baked into this episode, and we're 16 minutes in now on the 2nd floor, so it's looking like it's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's not worst case scenario. This feels like secret room territory. Check that out. Okay. I don't know how we didn't take damage there, but oh, whoa, it's an error room. What do you know? All right, well, excuse me while I dodge the mom hand here. Gotta, these are a pain. But this is what an error room looks like. Please forgive the flashing light. I know that that's kind of awful to look at, but it's just, that's the way it be sometimes. So yeah, that's what the error rooms look like, but they don't always have just random stuff in it. Sometimes they have item pedestals. And, excuse me. And usually when you get to, that would be good, but I'm going to hang on to this. So usually that's what they look like, but the thing with the, oh hey, Pokego paid out with a charmed 1-tooth bat. And placenta. We'll hang on to placenta, and again, this will have to be something good in here for us to take it. And it's friggin' brimstone and a guppy item. All right, well, we're taking it. Sorry to tell you, we've gotta. I wish we would have taken that HP upgrade, because we're gonna take the guppy item. It's a good guppy item. We're taking it, especially because we have master of lockpicking, so we can just guaranteed open all golden chests. So we're not gonna not take frickin' brimstone. It's just, come on. You see brimstone, you take it. So that means we are going to again try for the lamb. And if you are not trying for the lamb, or for some terrible, and I'm very sorry to hear it, reason you didn't get that deal with the devil, let me know how your run went, please, because it probably went better than my mom's knife run just went, but did it really go better than a brimstone run? If I die in the next room, let's find out. Knowing my acumen, that's entirely possible to lose with brimstone. It shouldn't be. Like, it should be a foregone conclusion with brimstone that you are winning. There should be no second thought about it because of how much friggin' damage this item deals. But sometimes you just, you surprise everyone with how bad you are. So yeah, we're gonna take stone chests. Why not? Oh, excuse me. Ooh, there we go. We're doing good. We're doing all right, despite my foolishness at the start. And I never know where to stand in these rooms. Like, sometimes the enemies spawn on top of you, and I'm like, yeah, it's my fault, but also like that sucks. But we're all right here. We're gonna get out of here without taking damage for sure. And we get one of these cards here. Ace of clubs. Sure, we'll take some bombs. Why not?
Ace of clubs.
And yeah, we're like, again, I don't ever want to get cocky now that I just showed you that I can die with a really good item. But I'll chalk that up to us not having enough HP. And, I took a lot of dumb damage. I always do. Always will. I can't help it. But on the other end of that coin, though, like, we only had 1 HP, and we died in an admittedly hard room. Like, it's not like we died in, like, this room or something. Like, which this room in itself is, like, not necessarily easy, but you know, we can do it without taking damage, you know, or like a room where enemies don't necessarily attack you, they just move in a predetermined pattern like this one. You know, that's one thing, but for us to have died in a room where it has all those vis things that shoot the flying whatever's at you, I'm not that upset with it. It sucks, but not as bad as it could. You know, like this is the type of room that we can handle. You know, obviously with Brimstone he can handle it, but I mean, even with Mom's Knife we could have handled that. Trickle Charge is interesting, but again, right now I don't really care about our trinket or our spacebar item anymore, just because we don't need a laser anymore, because we are the laser. We are the shoop doo. And check it out, our shop upgrade's coming into effect, so we're immediately buying this because I don't want to make more dumb mistakes. And then we accidentally found our secret room. Excuse me. We'll buy this as well, and pay to play, or yeah, I think that's what that is. Nah, not too interested. No, I don't want pills. Coupon does interest me, actually. I think we take coupon. I think that's a good buy here, because that means, wow, what a good secret room. Coupon will mean that if we get more deals with the devil, and this time I promise you, if we get deals with the devil, I will use the coupon. But it'll mean if we get deals with the devil, we can get them for free and not have to sacrifice HP to get them. Now, with there being a charge on the charge battery on the floor there, we're gonna go back to the shop and just use the coupon, because we'll get something for free out of it. Hopefully something good. It's pill. Yay! Not even a good pill. Alright, puberty's alright. And, oh, 48-hour energy's really good. Check this nonsense out. So, that undoes the bad trip pill, and lets us have a bomb. So, nice. You'll love to see it. And we're gonna, just in case, we're gonna blow this up, because in case we manage to get another charge that is on the ground, we'll just go back and spin the wheel again, see what happens. No. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to deal with Bob's brain, because we always, with charge items, you always have to be pressing in a certain direction to charge them up, and it's just not worth it. We're not taking Bob's brain. Like, we took it once, and you know what it does. You've seen it, and if I don't have explosion immunity, I don't really plan on taking it ever again, and I hope you don't expect me to take it ever again. Cube of meat or ball of bandages, it's fine. I don't really intend to get close enough to anything to use an orbital, and I'm not really huge on orbitals anyway, you know that, but, you know, with us having a beam, super don't need an orbital. Didn't get the deal, but that's more or less to be expected, given that we had, what, you know, a 30% chance, so who cares? We're moving on. We're, you know, with us having Brimstone here, I'm hoping to make up for lost time, basically. So we should be alright. Didn't mean to use that. Pardon me for just one moment. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I heard some movement in my place and was like, I am home alone right now. And got very, very concerned. Not that I thought someone was breaking in or anything like that. I don't, you know, I'm not, not typically concerned with that with where I live. Not that I'm saying, like, you know, I live in, you know, okay, I live on Earth, so obviously that should always be at least a mild concern. But, you know, we live in, when I say we, I mean I happen to live in the middle of nowhere. So, like, there's not a pervasive threat that, oh yeah, we'll fight some bosses for these golden chests. There's not a pervasive threat that anyone's gonna, you know, come to the middle of nowhere and steal our literal nothing that we have. But no, it's just, you know, someone got home with some shopping, so they were just, ran right into it. Thought we could run under them, but, you know, they got home with some shopping and were just, basically they were home earlier tonight, is all. It's not like they were, so they basically walked in on me recording and were like, what are you doing? No, that's not true. But I do typically record when I am home alone, just to ensure that there's no, you know, unwanted background noise like vacuuming or music, because, you know, there is a lot of music that gets played around here at loud volumes. That, you know, not that I'm saying that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just do be happening though. Copy's head, yeah. I think we definitely want that. think that's going to do us a lot better than the coupon. Unfortunately for the coupon, not... Oh, Cricket's head! It's going to do us a lot better than a lot of things. Not that the coupon's bad, it's actually really good, but I'm just... Oh, threaded the needle there. I'm just trying to, you know... Just trying to keep the best damage we really can at this point. And having our HP currently be in a very, very scary position is not where I would like to be. You know, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. Because we just died in a similar situation where we were like, we won this one, and then didn't. So, you know, I'm trying to play this one carefully. Now, not charging up your beam before walking into a room is not careful play. But, yeah, we don't care about range. This is great. So that puts us at the tier cap for Brimstone without, you know, cap breaking items. But normally number 1 is a range downgrade, but with Brimstone, you don't have range. You have infinite range. You hit the other side of the map guaranteed, so you don't care. And we have another fat bat. Okay. We are going to go to the shop. And with that charge on the ground, for sure. And we're gonna try and angle this here into at least a spirit heart. That's really what I'm... Lucky toe. Spirit in the basement. That's really what I'm going for right now. Because we need health and protection. So we're gonna dig even deeper. Now, Mom's key there, that luck key or whatever that is, really good item when you're getting a bunch of golden chests. Absolutely. But this dragon's spirit in the basement. I think it's because we spawned a third thing with Pokego in a single run. Not sure. But, no, it is really great when you're opening a bunch of... Wow, we have a 4th buddy with us now. That's kind of nuts. Can we get a 5th? No. Maybe. Actually, this room, I'm notoriously bad at timing. So, let's see. Okay, we did it. Check that out. And we got Tammy's head. Okay. If we don't win... dislike this video. If this run right now is not a win, dislike this video, because Tammy's head... Okay, well, we didn't do as much damage as I expected, but Tammy's head Brimstone is a game-winning combination. Period. I actually don't think this does anything other than give us an HP up. Yeah, and a shot speed, or, yeah, shot speed down. So we're not super concerned, but come on. Yeah, Tammy's head gives us that, like, explosion burst around us, and it's gonna be nutty here. Sorry for making you watch that whole thing. I just wanted to take a drink. But, like, come on. We have almost no excuse to take damage at this point, right? There he is. Like, it's just... It's so insane, the level of damage we're dealing. I'm honestly surprised we're going this slow having Brimstone. And also surprised that our bats all died. But it happens. What floor are we on? Depths 1? Yeah, we're just gonna delete the boss quick. See ya. Oh, he jumped! Monstro! No, no, no. You don't jump, I jump. Okay. Thank you, Vis. Vis dealing huge damage there. We're not gonna pick that up yet, because we're gonna come in here and fight Krampus. And absolutely delete him. Oh, but goal. That's so good. The more range our shots travel, the more damage they deal, which with Brimstone means that's why our beam gets bigger by the end of it. You know, it's a wider beam. Normally, Brimstone is like a set girth, but at the end there, it's getting bigger because we have lump of coal. So yeah, come on. Like, come on. This one has to be a win. I refuse to think that I can lose this one. Look at how wide that gets. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have 2 little Vis buddies too? Come on. Come on. I don't even know what to say at this point because this is such a rare run. You know, it's so infinitely rare that you get this much firepower in a run. Now, there's one more thing that I can think that, well, more than one, because we could get like another insane damage up item. You know, we could get like Polyphemus or Ipecac or something like that. But that would put our charge time through the floor, or through the roof. Yeah, well, I don't know. Whatever means bad. It would make us really bad with shooting. But you know, there's one other thing that I can really think of that would just turn this up to 35 instead of on a scale of 10, and that'd be Guppy. Obviously, you know, you always want Guppy, but like with beams, Guppy's especially ridiculous. Does this hurt our guys? It doesn't. Good. So, Dead Bird doesn't really do a whole lot, but we're going to pick it up anyway, because why wouldn't you at this point? I know it costs a bomb, but like, what are we using those for? You know? Yeah, this run, man, like, I hope you're playing along at home. I hope that if you know, needed a win, that you could play this run, and you could just see what it is, you know, see what's going on. We'll take the Hermit with us, just to have it. We don't need any of that. We'll move on here, because this is so much firepower. Like, this is one of those very rare runs where you're given everything you kind of really need to win. You know, at this point, if you get this run and you're like me and you're a fool and you don't know how to win with it, I get it. Believe me, I'm me, I get it. But on the other end of the coin, like, this has everything you need to be a winner just baked into it. It gives you all the items. You just have to survive long enough to get Brimstone, and then it kind of sorts itself out from that point, you know? But yeah, I hope that, you know... oh, wow, those stayed active way longer than I feel they should have. That's not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that these things stay on well after the room is done, because we have our active items still going. But we'll kind of soldier on here. Monster Manuel. If you wonder why I call it that, it's because when that was originally put into the game, it was mistakenly titled Manuel instead of Manual, because spelling mistakes happen. Haha. But for real, that is just what happened. This room we might take damage on, because these spiky dudes suck. Oh. Come out. Okay, or don't. Oh, that destroyed our bat. Are you kidding? Man, that's alright. I mean, again, we don't need more advantages, but I'll take as many as we can get. And when it destroys one of our, like, few accrued advantages, it does suck. But we're gonna go back to the shop here. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of sick of taking dumb damage like that. But wait, no, we're gonna keep this. I'm kind of concerned that this run... Wait, no, because we have... I was gonna say I'm kind of concerned that this run won't be able to make it to Shoal and stuff like that. It for sure will. It will, because we have the negative unlock. So we get guaranteed to go down, and then we get to... Oops. Well, alright. And then the run will always keep going from there. So we can make it there, but now that we have such little HP, can I take back that dislike mention earlier? Because now I don't know if we can actually beat the lamb, just because man, we have so much money. We're not going to get to use any of it, because we're not getting shops anymore after this floor. But because we have so little HP, like, I'm not actually certain that this is a win anymore. You know, I really hope it is, and I'm gonna keep trying, but I think we're gonna have to start bombing these skulls to try and get HP out of them. Honestly, I think, yeah, because we missed boss rush anyway. Who cares? I would like to do boss rush, but at this point, it doesn't matter. We have to try and think of the long term right now, and the long term for me is gonna be trying to survive and beat the lamb. Because that would be a much bigger victory than beating boss rush. Although boss rush is hard to get to, for sure. If we can do more than boss rush on this run, you know, do a full completion of Shoal, then we're gonna go for that, because Shoal is, in my opinion, harder than boss rush. Well, that's not true. But if you have a run that can get to boss rush, you usually have a run that can beat boss rush. At least for me, I'm a very slow player, so if I have the ability to make it to boss rush, I'm gonna probably beat boss rush. And yeah, we're gonna bomb all these. And I know we could put this up here, but nah. Blood bag is great. It's another HP upgrade, and it's a speed upgrade, which we're pretty lacking in speed, so we're happy to see that. But no, it's just that I would rather be able to beat the... Because if your run isn't good enough to make it to boss rush, what ends up happening for me most commonly is that in spite of that, I can still make it far enough to feel like I could maybe win the run anyway. And then you get to the, harder bosses like the Lamb, like Satan, not Mega Satan, but Isaac or anything like that. And then you just end up, hand grenading yourself because you're like, well, I don't actually have the damage to beat them. I just managed to get here by luck or getting easy rooms or just playing the rooms that I got well. Whatever reason you get there for, it's it's meritorious of yourself. And I feel like this run is one of those runs where we can guarantee a win, but we have to push it. Excuse me for one moment. All right, we're back. Sorry. I know that to you it's gonna look like I just randomly paused the game, and that's honestly kind of what happened. But I just the person who picked up groceries was like, hey. Can I talk to you for a second? So, it wasn't too long, but I'm back. And I'm sorry that this one's commentarily is just it's kind of strange. And I feel that coming through here. It's one of those, I know it's awkward, but I don't know how to fix it kind of deals where I can definitely feel that I'm spinning my wheels a little bit here, but I don't really know what the fix to that would be, other than just kind of do better, idiot, because that's the little guy. Because I'm trying to think of topics I can kind of tackle or directions I can kind of go commentary. Oh, you love to see him from me there. And I just, because I'm so thrown off by there being another person here, I don't really know where to. That's really bizarre that we were able to kick this all the way out of there. Oh, excuse me. But I'm so thrown off by there being another person here, and I'm very not used to there being someone else who can kind of hear me recording and kind of interrupt that flow and kind of deal with that. That I'm a little rattled. I gotta be honest with you, so please have patience with me on this one. I know that, I don't have necessarily a lot of reason to demand your patience or request it, but I just... There's kind of no way, right? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. There's no way that there was a secret room and second secret room, so we don't need this money, but I'm greedy, so. But, no, it's just, I'm very thrown off my game now, and I know that I don't have a lot of, room to request your patience, because I haven't. Second Guppy item, why not? Doubt will, oh, wait, that's our third Guppy. Weird Guppy. So, this is, first time was Guppy. This is, what, Revenge of the Guppy? Return of the Guppy? Guppy Strikes Back. The Guppy Two Towers. Guppy Return of the King. But with us being Guppy now, this is a foregone conclusion. We can fly. We can we can talk. That's right, a flying talking donkey. But no, thank you. But no, we have this one sewn up here. All we gotta do is just get there, because we're gonna generate such a massive amount of flies. The only thing now that's really keeping us down, I know that it's incredible that I have Guppy, Brimstone, Tammy's head, and I'm still managing to find a way to be like, what we could use now. But what we could use right now? A little bit more damage, honestly. We're kind of low damage. We're only at about 6 damage. Not that it matters with Brimstone, Guppy, Tammy's head. Oh, we actually don't get to go on. That is it, huh? Well, I mean, all right. I guess we're done. I thought that. Okay, we unlocked Fetus in a Jar, which is a good item, and we unlocked challenge. Yeah, that didn't increment our Polaroid at all. So yeah, I guess we have to get a deal on that floor in order to keep going until we unlock Polaroid and the negative. So we've really got to try and mainline some Polaroid runs here. But again, I'm sorry for the commentary being kind of strange on this one. I know that it's a 39-minute video, so it's actually right on pace with our regular videos, but this one got weird. I think I'm going to take a break, kind of mentally check out for a little bit between episodes, and then I'll come back and record another one here just to try and get back on the horse. And again, I'm sorry that this one got weird, but we got through it. And we managed to get Guppy again. and we found a win after the loss, and that first loss was devastating because it really felt like a win, but it wasn't. So, you know, I'm sorry you had to see my embarrassing failure, and I hope you played along with both of them so that you can tell me how much better than me you are, because you are. I know you are. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. You know the usual spiel by now, I'm sure, because this is now episode 15, I think, of Isaac. Because the last episode I was like, is it 13? But I think we already had 13, so I think this is 15. And if it is, you know, good for me for knowing numbers, haha. But you probably know the deal by now. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would love to have you stick around, keep up with the daily uploads I got going on here. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I know again that this is a weird one, but you know, when you've recorded 30 episodes of total stuff you're doing, I'm sure you can expect to have one of them be kind of strange. So it is what it is. But you know, if you did like it, please leave a like. It really helps me. You know, keep the ambition in the tank and keep kind of pushing forward. Be sure to follow our show on Twitter. It's @mostfolks. Leave a comment down below. Like I said, tell me how you did. Check the description box down below as well if you have any questions about how to spell anything or where to find me. You know, you can find a direct like how to spell my Twitter and stuff like that on there. And at the end of the description, I always tell you to have a lovely day, and I hope you do. We'll see you next time. See ya.